Nashville Hot Chicken tenders. We used our Donkey Dongs, our Crispies Mango Habanero, our Infidel Pork Rub is absolutely phenomenal. And then we topped it off with our Donkey Dong. It's bread and butter, pickle chip, and jalapenos. We just got the pickles on here. Go ahead and move this down. Our dipping sauce, give this a nice little dunk. Oh my God, 10 out of 10. And this is a healthy version. Let's go make this. We're gonna be making Nashville Hot Chicken, but first we're gonna let it marinate in some Donkey Dong juice because everybody knows the Donkey Dong is Rich Dong. So I have a bowl right here. Go ahead and plop in all of our chicken tenders and remove your maxi pad as always. Now I have been saving up this dong juice from the last few cooks I've been doing with this. If you're curious on how I got so much dong juice on hand, I mean we do make these. So if you have not had them, you should go try a jar of Donkey Dongs. They're absolutely phenomenal. It's bread and butter pickle chip with jalapeno slices. I mean, just look at that right there. It is phenomenal and it isn't that expensive. So let's pop the top. I still got a little bit dongs inside of this one, so I'm just gonna run it through fine mesh strainer, capture all my excess dongs, put them right back in the jar here in just a minute. We'll make sure we get all that juice. We're gonna let these chicken tenders marinate probably for the rest of the day. You can do it overnight. I don't think it needs to go that far. We're gonna pull these out. We're gonna make an actual healthy marinade for these to go in. Toss them, air fry them. They're gonna be phenomenal. So I'm gonna let my meat hang out and marinate inside some dong juice, and we'll see you after. All right, guys, our chicken is done in the dong juice. We're gonna go ahead and pop this off, set it to the side. We're gonna grab some tongs. We're gonna put this, take them out, throw them in a bag, and then we're actually gonna make a marinade for this. Let's go ahead and grab our chicken dong juice. It smells phenomenal. I would personally taste it right now, but I'm gonna leave that to James. We're just gonna put some raw chicken and some dong. Sounds good, right? Yeah. Well, we don't want these to be soaking wet in dong juice, so I'll let them drain off just a little bit, but they are about to get wet in the marinade that we're about to make. So these are a healthier version of like a Nashville Hot Chicken. We're gonna do these in the air fryer because one of the things that a lot of people don't talk about, health. Don't take care of yourself, you're gonna die. So we got these popped up, and if you do not do this with your Ziploc bags, fold the seal just a little bit, and it makes it that much easier to clean. So we have pre-measured out 114 grams of Greek yogurt, plain, regular. Don't get the vanilla and think it's gonna taste like sour cream because it's not, trust me. Then I have a bottle of Fire Chief hot sauce we are going to be adding right at about 45 grams. You can go heavier, obviously, if you want. It's up to you, really, at that aspect right there. Let's go ahead and add this guy. It's gonna be a good bit, so good. All right, so we got 45 grams right there. Just for reference, just past the neck, about one finger width. So we have that. That is our wet. Now for our dry, for Nashville Hot, we're gonna be doing Crispies and Infidel Pork Rub. So we're doing Crispies because we have the mango habanero. We're gonna have a little bit of sweetness from the mango and the sugar. I'm gonna do about a tablespoon and a half of this right here. Pretty good, and it does have a Creole base, so that's gonna give you that Nashville flavor, and it's gonna be nice and spicy. Now the Infidel is where we're gonna get the brown sugar from, so it's gonna be good and sweet. We're only gonna do about a half tablespoon inside of that. You know you're good. And a chef, to impress your friends, you never measure anything whenever it comes to tablespoons, teaspoons, and everything like that. You just visualize a spoon, and you do it until you're happy. So we're gonna give this a nice, good mixture. We're gonna do about half of it inside, maybe just a little bit more than half inside of our bag with our chicken. We're gonna let that marinate for just a few hours. Our chicken did sit in the dong juice all night, so it's gonna have that good sweet pickledness to it. And those Donkey Dongs are a bread and butter pickle chip. Make sure we get all this yogurt from the bottom of the bowl. I'm sure all you ASMR lovers are loving this right now. But the Donkey Dongs are a bread and butter pickle chip with jalapeno slices in it, so it's gonna be sweet and a little bit of hot, which is perfect for this right here. James, you wanna come try this out and tell me if it's good or not? I've not tried this, so. Yeah, it's terrific. Okay, I'll use another spoon. It's nice as hot. All right, perfect. So we have our chicken right here. We're gonna go ahead and, like I said, we're gonna dump about half or so of this, maybe not all the way, but we'll call that probably good right there. And the reasoning for that is we're gonna use this for dipping sauce once they're done. Oh, that is fucking good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, we're making this again. This is a brand new recipe, so we have not made this, so I'm happy with the results so far. So we're gonna get some air out of here and then get this stuff nice and marinated, mixed around. That's not gonna fully coat everything, but that'll be perfectly fine. Boom, there we go. I'm gonna throw this in the fridge, like I said, do a few hours. You could do overnight on this, but we just got done playing with it in the dong juice. This will give us a nice coating, what we want, so we can roll it around in panko breadcrumbs, throw it in the air fryer, eat this chicken. All right, guys, I got some panko breadcrumbs right here. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of our Crispy's mango habanero on top. That'll get mixed in whenever we go to bread these things. Nothing crazy, but right, it's Nashville hot, so let's make it hot. We have our marinated chicken right here. What I'm gonna do is just take a fork and lay it down. Make sure you get a nice thorough coating on everything. Toss some breadcrumbs on there. Get a nice little pat, so we're good to go. I already have this air fryer pre-oiled. Plop this back down. Now this is the Ninja one, so it's got like the little air fryer grate inside there, so should not need anything else. Again, toss it down on one side, flip it over, make sure we get everything coated on here. I'm super excited to try this recipe out because that sauce was a little better than what I was expecting. Which is typically a good sign, because if your sauce tastes good, your meat might, if it doesn't taste good, you should probably get that checked because it might be infected. Frying stuff, no offense to people who love fried stuff, this is the most annoying part in the world. Also, I know everyone's probably like, yeah, you're not, deep frying it, anything like that. This is a healthier version. Like I said earlier, health matters. I know we all love amazingly good food, but don't take care of yourself. You're gonna be around too much longer to enjoy it. So, we got 4 tenders inside there. We probably have to do 2 batches of this just because we have just 8 chicken tenders. You do want to leave a little bit of separation, as always, whenever you're cooking. Whenever you throw them inside your air fryer, make sure to separate them just a little bit. We got some fatties inside this side, so we might be stuck with 3, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and get us 4 inside there, because why not? All right, we got it all fired up with all 8 inside there. I'm gonna throw these in the air fryer again, 400 degrees. We're shooting around 10 to 15 minutes until they're done, so we'll see you there. Give this a nice little dunk, dipping sauce. Oh my God, 10 out of 10. Is absolutely phenomenal.